It's the Montvales on WNCW. Let's hear another song.
I don't know which way is up and which is down, but I am gonna miss a lot of things about the way that we are living now. All these growing pains, I should be 10 feet tall, I should have hit a wall. All these growing pains keeping me up at night, sleep in a bed of ice. Your name is on my screen, if not your face, if not your hands, if not your cooking, if not your plans, then at least I find it easy now to say that I was the only one there across the mountains, fighting the bear, and alone in the car, put it into park and leave me sitting there. All these growing pains, I should be 10 feet tall, I should have hit a wall. All these growing pains keeping me up at night, sleep in a bed of ice. And down on old Poor Valley Road, where we used to go, summer's wearing on. There's a sadness in the way of the land, and all the best laid plans, love that's come and gone. All these growing pains, I should be 10 feet tall, I should have hit a wall. All these growing pains keeping me up at night, sleep in a bed of ice. I don't know which way is up and which is down, but I am gonna miss a lot of things about you anyhow.
That's a song called Growing Pains from the Montvales here on WNCW. It's another one from their debut album from a little bit ago, maybe around, was that before you moved from Knoxville? You recorded this in
Yeah.
Knoxville, and then
Yeah.
now you're in Cincinnati. Yeah.
Yeah, and a living room in North Knoxville.
Okay, a living room. Now it's going to be a famous living room. This is going to be a little plaque outside there and everything. Cool. Would love to know who some of your influences are, or who you're listening to now that really is just like, yes, let's dig into this music.
Yeah, John Prine is my classic, just has been my favorite for so long. He got us through the very early deluge of driving from Knoxville to here this morning.
Okay.
Willie Carlisle is one of my new favorites. Also, Adeem the artist, who you just played.
Oh, yeah.
Such a good songwriter.
Yeah.
That's Sally Bice, the banjo player, talking. And I got to say, I met someone the other day. I was talking to her about musicians. Are you ready? I'm glad you're seated. She had not heard of John Prine before. Isn't that sad? Isn't that just?
Yeah.
All right.
She okay?
Well, she's
better
okay. I'm not. I wasn't okay. I'm getting over it. But how about you, Molly?
Yeah, well, ditto for all of those. I would say Gillian Welch has always been a big one for us. The Everybody Fields are a Knoxville band of yore, who were huge for us early on. Scott Miller is another person out of Knoxville who definitely influenced how I think about songwriting. Shovels and Rope is a more modern like duo that I think are goals for us.
Yes.
Another Leo Scorpio
Oh, is
duo.
it? Oh, okay.
And so are we. So
All right. All right. Cool. And Sally, your banjo playing, I like it. Who do you get your influence from?
So I got a banjo knowing nothing about it as a teenager, and Matt Morlock, who used to host the WDVX Blue Plate special, he was like, "I'll teach you the banjo." And at first I wanted to learn like poppier, just chord stuff. And he was like, "No, you must learn proper old time banjo." So that was my first influence. And thank God I learned a whole lot. And he got me into the Foghorn String Band and Abigail Washburn and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, cool. So do you take part in old time jams and stuff?
Yeah, I used to a lot. I used to play some contra dances. I found old time jams to be a hard thing to come back in this era. Like the pandemic made that really hard. So that's something I want to get more into, but it's been a little while.
Just too many people in a close place?
Yeah, and it just more elderly people, you know.
Right. So the jams just have not been happening as much.
Yeah, and I think they were maybe already starting to fade a little bit in Knoxville. I don't know. Maybe there's a resurgence.
I wonder.
Yeah.
I know there's a good old time jam scene in the Asheville area. I know there has been one in Knoxville, but I'm under-knowledged in it. But Cincinnati, what are you finding there in the old time world? Is that a little too far west?
Well, the Tillers are the best of it,
Okay.
honestly. I think one of them hosts a jam that I haven't made it to yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
Well, you're on a tour now, like I said, playing 185 King Street in Brevard tonight, and that might be a first time for you to play there, and then
Yeah.
heading on to some other shows too. The website is themontvales.com.